Okay guys, this is April the 30th, 2022. And I'm at Black Creek. This is about a mile from my house. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Sandbar over there. Now I'm gonna step down there. I'm gonna walk down close to the water. Okay, this, guys, is Mo's stomping ground. This, when I was a teenager, this is where we used to spend a lot of time, my friends and I. Right here on this creek bank, swimming. We used to go swimming in this creek, and we used to float this creek every weekend. We'd put in here, and then we'd go like a couple of miles and float the creek every weekend. Usually on a Sunday morning, we'd float this creek. Look at this. Boy, I miss those days. That's when I had a lot more time to get out in nature, spend time in the raw energy of nature, and just enjoy the outdoors. And look, folks, look. This used to be a very popular spot for people to hang out. But so far, I've seen nobody out here since I've been here. Well, of course, I just got here, but I have seen nobody out here. And that's a shame because, look, guys, this is where we're supposed to be, okay? This is nature. This is God energy. This is where it's at, folks. The natural environment. We are so caught up, and I'm talking to myself too. We are so caught up in our electronics and our computers and our iPads and our phones and our TVs. We don't even have time to get out in nature anymore. Well, as y'all know, I have been called to return to nature, so that's what I'm trying to do. Look at this. I don't know if y'all can hear the water streaming, flowing right there. I'm gonna walk down here as far as I can. I don't actually want to get out in the water because I'm not prepared to go swimming, but I just want to, yeah, it still looks the same down there. It still looks like the old Black Creek. And we used to see a lot of, when we float the creek, we used to see a lot of moccasins that would lay out here on these limbs and sunbathe. But there used to be so many people out here. But not anymore. It just don't happen anymore. It's such a shame. Look at the sand, how pretty. To me, it's just, this place is just calling. It's just calling, you know. Come back to your roots. Come back to your childhood. Come back to the way you were raised. I was raised on the creek bank. I was raised being out in the sun, being in the water. This is my roots. This is my roots, folks. I wasn't raised to stay home inside all the time and be radiated with microwave radiation and watching an iPad and playing on my phone. And I wasn't raised to do that. No, we got to get back to our God source. We got to get back to nature. Look over here. Here's some driftwood. I'm going to try to get a big piece of that and take it home with me. I'll see that. Two big pieces of driftwood. Look, there's one right there. There's one right there, there's one right there. I love that stuff. I love to put it out in my yard. I love to surround my yard with it. And I'd have to come back because I couldn't carry that in my camera too. But anyway, I'm just going to leave it there because that's where it lives. So I'm just going to leave it there. But Yeah. That's a little piece right there I might could take. Look, guys. Talking about raising your vibrations. This is the perfect spot to raise your vibrations, okay? Anywhere around water or trees or anywhere outside, if you surround yourself with the 4 elements of the universe, which are water, air, earth, and fire, then you're in a natural environment. You're in the natural environment, and you surround yourself with the natural elements. So, I got water. Water's one almost my favorite. I got earth below my feet. I got air that I'm breathing. The only thing I'm lacking is the fire, and tonight I will have that when I light my candle in meditation. So, hey, this is to encourage you guys to get out in nature. And I know wherever you're at, no matter where you live or where you're at, I know you have a place like this close by. You do. Look, here's some kind of line, some kind of fishing line that's been set right there. I'm gonna not touch it. I'm not touching. But I know that you've got a place like this, a creek bank. Maybe you've got a river next to your house or a lake or just a pond. It doesn't matter as long as it's a natural environment. Get out in it and breathe in the fresh, clean air and raise your vibrations. You know, I wish there were people here, because if there were people here, you know, and I had somebody to talk to, I'd hang out down here for longer. But I'm just going to spend a little bit of time down here in meditation, and then I'm going to head back. But I wanted to share this with you guys, to show you what I'm doing. I made a video last night about, you know, trying to remove the negative energy from my home, and I apologize for that. I know how dark it was in there, and I know the music was too loud, but still, I felt the vibration. I felt the positive vibrations from it, so I wanted to post it anyway. But look, I wish I could see if I could find a moccasin where I could get it. I bet you, if I don't have a canoe, but if I could get out in the water and get closer over here, I could probably find a moccasin laying on one of these limbs. And I could get it in the video. But I don't. I never had any trouble when we were floating the creek. Never had any trouble finding moccasins. I mean, they were everywhere. But I love this. I love the sand. Just look at the sandbar back there. How pretty. Isn't that pretty? So, guys, find the water, folks. Find the water. Find the sand. Find the trees. Find the creek bank. Okay, get out just for a little while and do a little bit of meditation. You don't have to stay all day, but if you got friends, you can make the whole day of it and just take a picnic. You know, have a picnic. I might just try to get some friends and come back here for a picnic, just for just to reminisce about the old times that we used to have here. But I don't know. I probably would have a hard time trying to locate everybody now, because everybody's moved on and got things going on, you know. But yeah, hey, through here. Let's look through here. Look at there. Gorgeous. That's a real shady area in there for people who just want to hang out the creek, but they don't really want to be in the sun. You know, they can just put them a chair or a little recliner chair back there or lawn chair back there and relax and just hang out at the creek. Just the energy. I mean, the energy of this place is so uplifting. I can already look. There's some river cane. There's some river cane growing out here. See that little thing from regular? Just the energy of being around the water will raise your vibrations. because the energy is so raw, you know, and pure and clean. So, yeah, I'm raising my vibrations, folks. I'm at the creek and I'm raising my vibrations. And I want to share this with you guys because you can do this too. Load up your family, make you some sandwiches, and head to the creek bank, or to the lake, or the river, or wherever. Whatever you got that's next to you. Everybody's got something like this that's just waiting, okay? It's here and it's waiting for you to show up. It's waiting. All right, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna go for now, and I'm gonna do a little bit of meditation, and then I'm gonna turn it back on and do a part 2 when I get ready to leave, and let y'all follow me out. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.